Yes.
So first of all, thank you very much for inviting me here with these to talk with these great students. It seems from the faces that they are really inclined towards learning, and I'm happy to talk to the Kurdish people first time in my life. And before talking to you, I was watching a documentary about Shaqlawa and was very happy that it is a beautiful place to visit. It seems like a hill station, I think, and numerous people visit that place. I have seen the documentary and learned two words that was Salau and Chunibashi. Those
Thank
were
you
the
very
two
much.
words.
Thank you.
So thank you very much. Today's topic was think in English.
Mhm.
So how to think in English? This was today's topic. I would like to say something about this topic in a different way. The topic is that you people have numerous languages in the world, and there is one language that your brain understands, and that is the machine language. What language you speak, your brain translate that into that hormonal language and send those hormonal signals to your oral cavity, and then you speak that particular word. For example, if I read the name like Shokhan, so my eyes read those words. Actually, my eyes have taken the image. My brain has translated that image into the English language, and that English language were transformed to the hormones or the pulses which were sent to my oral cavity, and the kinematics of my oral cavity, the mouth and the teeth, and also the tongue, and in addition to that, the wind pressure
Mhm.
pronounce that word. If I say the word Rahil, Rabor, then it means that my brain is guiding my oral cavity to pronounce that word with specific movements. So we have to train our brain to think in English language. If we would be the kids of English speaker people, then it will be a natural method to learn to speak English. But right now, we are not by birth English speaker.
Yes.
We have to develop a compiler in the brain. Then whenever you speak, your brain should compile that in English, and then you can speak that language. Okay,
You mean that
so
the machine, like the brain, as works as a machine, is the center of speaking. You have to use your this machine to produce the way you talk.
yes.
Mhm.
Now listen, right now we are, and you people are thinking in your Kurdish language.
Of course.
If your parents would be English, then you will look at the products in English,
Mhm.
and you will be speaking on those words. The first word will be English. But right now you are grown up,
Yes.
and and there are two languages which has developed in your brain. Now you need reference for the language that we are designed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If you go to Quran, you can see that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala designed a human being and then taught him some words.
Yes.
And there was a competition between all the angels and Hazrat Adam, our father. So
The book
Hazrat
sound has
Adam,
already created into your mind, right? The-
no, yes, no, listen. So in this way, we can learn that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala designed us, and then he taught us some words. It means our brain is actually storing the names with the images. For
Mhm.
example, if I show you this thing, then what is the name of this image? Can anyone say?
Yes, please, a student can answer.
Can anyone say what is this? This is a pencil, a ballpoint, or a pen.
Yes.
It means that this product has an image, and our brain has its name. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. Now, this is another product, a remote control of air condition. So this product has another name in our brain. Got it? If I say this one, this is a TV remote control. So if you talk about this, this is a book. It means that
Okay.
our brain saves the ideas with the images and the names with the images. For example, if
Mm.
any student over here have 3 to 4 uh, brothers of her mother or his mother, he can judge by watching just the face of that person, that who is this person, the name of the person too. It means that
Yes.
it means that we can judge by the face of the people. Got it? Now, in the commencement of this, we should start from the nouns, then from a single sentence, and after that, we should use 4 single word sentence. For example, there should be the 4 word sentence. For example,
Okay, Mr. Imran, excuse me. If I link your explanation with the real steps and strategies to avoid, translating your own words into your head. So the first step, you have to avoid translating the words or the objects around you into your languages, into your
yes,
language. The first step, or like I said, strategies to know a better English and you can increase your fluency is that name objects around you. Try it, because we are talking about thinking in English. How
yes,
can a student or a new
yes,
learner
listen.
want to uh, improve his or her English? What he has to do?
Okay, now listen.
Mhm,
He has to add vocabulary first of all.
mhm.
Then he should use that vocabulary in a fluent way.
Yes,
The only method to think in English is to think the object in English.
yes.
For example, this is what is the name of this product? Can anyone say? Any student, please? Rahil or Yad? Can you say the
Rahel
word?
or Yat or Shokhan, Yari, do you know what he is holding? Can someone say what he's holding?
I think it's a control
Okay.
Yes.
controller.
Now
Yeah.
listen. You have spoken the word control,
Yes.
and control is the English word. Be happy you are thinking in English. This is the one word. Got it? So
Yes.
you don't have the Kurdish of this word in your the Kurdish meanings of this product.
Mhm.
Got it? So first of all, try to change your words from Kurdish to English. This is actually in English. Your brain was thinking in English and
Mhm.
you are talking about that. Got it? Now start developing sentences in English.
Yes.
You
The
can
first
start from
step.
you can start from the friend's dress. You
Mhm.
have to develop a link between eye, brain, and tongue. Eye, brain, and tongue. Look at the product and make the 4 word sentence. This will initiate your thinking in English. For example, this is our remote control.
Mhm.
4 words, very simple word. Four
Expand
words,
your
very simple.
language usage. Expand your language usage. You mean?
Yes. Now listen. This is a remote control. Then you can say it has numerous benefits. Now look at me. How do I speak?
Mhm.
Every one of you have something in the hand. For example, if I change this with my cell phone, where's that? For example, this is my cell phone. I have this in my hand. Now I'll develop the sentence, the 4 words, and then I'll speak on it. In this way, we'll develop our fluency. For example, this is a cell phone in my hand, and it is made of plastic. It has numerous buttons on one side, and it has a big screen. It is a touch screen cell phone, and its company is Apple. I love this phone a lot. It is very costly.
Yes.
In this way, what's going to happen? Fluency is being developed, and you are becoming fluent and fluent and fluent.
Okay.
In this way, your brain will start processing in English.
Okay.
Feed your brain before speaking anything. Yes, please.
Yes. For more information and adding what you said, I agree with you actually. For example, if a student are not pretty sure how to pronounce the word or name the objects around him or herself, there are like different ways to pronounce fluency the objects around you. For example, he can use like online English dictionary. For example, just write down the online dictionary will tell you. Or another like a very widely used dictionary is U English. U English is a very good and useful app for the students uh, to get know the meaning
Yes, of
and the
course.
way
Yes,
it
of course.
pronounces. Yes.
You can go online on Google Translator. Google Translator, everyone knows, is
Yes.
the best
Yes.
word to pronounce something. You can write your word at Google Translator and you can pronounce that. But keep in mind, there are the difference in American and British pronunciation. For example, if there's a girl named Yara Goren and she is actually British, and she is speaking and asking you the water. She may say, I want to drink water. I want to drink water. The lips will be closer, water. And, and the American girl will say, I want to drink water,
Yes.
water,
Yes.
water, water. So if I say Ali, Ali can say the word water. Water, water. Can Ali say you? Can you say the word water?
Water.
There's a T, T. This is Arabic method. Water, not tar. There's no tar. Water. T, 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 t. Water. There is no T in English. There's T actually. Water, water. And in American accent, water, 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 water. So there is a difference between these two. Whenever you go online,
okay,
for dictionary, you should keep in mind that what word are you listening from there, whether that is water or water. So,
okay, great of you. Actually, we are not, none of us are English native speaker, right? But I'm sure that you have started learning English from the early of your school. You know, by the way, here in our educational system, in my age, we were allowed to start studying English at the class or the grade of fifth. But right now they start from the kindergarten. This generation, they are happy because they know much better than we knew before. My question is that according to the accents, you know, there are many accents that can be pronounced in English, like American accent, like a British accent, Australian English accent, Canadian English accent is. But my point of view is that, you know, sometimes native speaker would like to hear you to talk in English as you speak in your own language, like mother languages. Everybody dream to pronounce the word as, like, for example, an American native speaker says. But if you can't do that, don't worry. You can say the word like in good pronunciation, but by your intonation, right?
yes, of
Because
course.
now
It
I'm
is
speaking,
possible.
me
It
and you
is
both speaking, but you know our English accent just looks like a Kurdish Pakistani accent is rather than like a full American native speaker accent is. Do you agree with me?
no, yes, I agree with you. If number one question, the answer to number one question is yes, you can speak English, If you
Mhm.
cannot follow the accent because of the language limitation, no problem.
Yes.
But you must speak English. There is a standard accent of speaking English. You can follow that. It's okay, it's fine. But if you think that there is a hurdle between following an international accent, then no problem. Don't worry about it.
Yes.
Just speak English. Number one, write on your notebook, please. Write on your notebook.
You can write down if you have a pen, please. Yes. Yes, please.
Now come towards your nature. Whenever you people were really young and you started to learn a mother language by listening.
Yes, of course.
Now write, note down, please. Listen as much as you can in English. Write it down there. Listen as much as you can in English.
Yes. Yes. That's
Number one.
like a key,
Now,
key step.
this is the key step. Now listen, why is this? By listening, your brain absorbs the same accent.
Mm-hmm.
Then your brain try to mimic that accent.
Yes.
Your brain try to reproduce the same word.
Mm-hmm.
For example, when you were very young, you were in the hand of your dad or mom, and she was really throwing you in the air or asking you papa, 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 or some other word, and you were trying to follow the word by looking the lips.
Yeah, imitate.
And you were listening those words.
Mm-hmm.
Got it? So listening is the key. If you will start listening, your brain will start processing and resounding that. Number one. Number two, speak as much as you can. Write down. Speak as much as you can.
Yes.
Number three, mimic the accent. Very, very important. Mimic the accent.
It means repeat as it is.
No, try to jeer at. Try to make the fun of accent. For example, you can say, okay, the British people are speaking like, hey, come here, what the hell are you doing there?
No one will understand you, yes.
Yes, try to mimic the accent. In the mimicry, what will gonna happen? Your jaws will move in a proper way. Your bones will have a proper flux to move, and your oral cavity will enjoy speaking. The number one problem is the tense brain and the jaws. People like to speak, hello, thank you very much, one want to speak English and this and that. So what happened? He goes to the stress field. Yes. Come out of the stress, enjoy. Hey, thank you very much. Right now, I'm gonna on my sweet television. Here is that. So enjoy this. Yeah, do you understand this?
Yes.
Okay, so what you do is, whenever you come to your home from your school or college, you should say, hey mom, I'm back, assalamu alaikum, salam. Mom will say, what the hell is he doing? You don't worry, I'm mimicking, I'm learning the accent. Got it?
How about talking like a providing like a every time, every day, try to provide like at least 10 minutes to talk with yourself in English. You know?
Now listen one thing. How is this? For example, you are in your home. Now I'm going to teach this. So Rahil had entered the home. Now Rahil can say, okay, right now I'm in my bedroom. It's very beautiful. And my chair is a plastic chair having 4 legs there. And its color is brown. And I love it. It is very comfortable. Yes, I bought it from the market. It was a 5,000 and my father was with me and we went over there. We enjoyed that, the shopping very much. In this way, keep speaking.
Yes.
Let the words come out. Let the words come out.
Yes. The advantage of using this way is that You don't feel like a pressure on yourself. You can
Yes.
make that happen. You know, sometimes you can do it in front of the mirror and look at yourself to say the words and pronounce the words and look at your like a facial expressions, your lips, your tongue is how to move. And the second one, you can record yourself. You can record what you are saying, then listen it again. Do it that like every day. Don't take
Now
a day
listen,
off. Do it every day for
listen.
yourself.
Yes, now listen. You should develop a
Mhm.
trance to speak English. Now
Yes.
keep thinking in English. Keep thinking in English.
Yes.
And whenever you are on the road, you should keep talking about what is there on the road. For example, you are on your bike. You say, "No, let me start my bike here. That's a boom. My bike is very good. I enjoy it. Its company is Honda. It's 1 to 5. And now I'm on the road. The road is very wide, it's quite beautiful, and numerous people are walking on it. In this way, whatever you see, keep saying something. For
Yes.
example, Shokhan is in the kitchen. Shokhan is in the kitchen, and her mom asked her to prepare tea.
Yes.
Now, Shokhan must play a role of a chef. And
Yes.
she should say, okay, okay, viewers, before preparing the tea, you should have a pot and put the pot on the burner, then ignite the burner, then pour some water and tea leaves, and you can boil that until the water is coming out. It will show you the color. And then in this way, speak the complete procedure.
Yes.
This procedural English will develop the brain.
It means
Yes.
that like change one of your everyday activities into English. For
Yes.
example, like you say, today it's my turn to wash the clothes, my laundry days. So I have to describe what I am doing for this today. Imran, I just have like less than 10 minutes. You know, the privacy of Zoom is like that. I don't know whether
Okay.
my student love to participate it for after that another like a half an hour. Do you have time? Like a half an hour?
Because listen, I have to teach my students. There are a few students in India, in Pakistan, in Lahore, and some are also over there. So they are waiting. Actually, I teach them at 8 o'clock Pakistan time. And
Okay.
today I made their class off. I
Okay.
said that you have to make off today. And now I can give 20 more minutes, or if the students will like, then I'll come online next time for the next
Okay, next
session if
time.
possible.
But
Imran.
like I said, we just have less than 8 minutes. I want to give the chance to my students to participate. If they have anything around their mind, is you can answer or you can add what you want to say. Right now, let me give. Would you like to give the chance for my students? First of all, you can introduce herself or them himself, then participate. Who would like to participate among you, like Rahel, Ali, Shokhan, Yat, and Yara? Um, okay, let's say who is the biggest one? Let's give the chance to the biggest one. Yes, Yat must be bigger than them, right? Yat, would you like to say something about what Mr. Imran said? And would you like to add or share your comments about the topic? Yes, please.
For me, I'm too bad at speaking English,
No, you
but
are not
I
too bad.
translate to English to Kurdish.
Mhm.
I'm good, but to speaking, I can't tell them
I know.
for my question.
Yes, we talked about avoid, yeah, from now on, avoid translating what's in your head into Kurdish.
Right.
Try to think,
Yes.
try to have like an English mode instead of having like a Kurdish mode. Okay, Shokhan, would you like to say something?
There should be a compiler in the brain.
Yes.
Compiler should be, compiler mean a brain that can translate that language into the machine or the hormonal language, the pulses, so that you can speak in a proper way. Now listen, yeah, you have to look at the product, you have to look at the anything that is your object. It is called object speaking.
Uh-huh.
Speak on the object, force yourself to speak on the object for 15 to 20 sentences.
Mhm.
Keep in mind, in level one, you have to speak on the one very simple sentence, very simple product for 15 to 20 sentences. Your brain will stop. No, no. Keep speaking. Force yourself to speak English. And listen, you can use another technique, that is the 2 minutes technique. In the 2 minutes technique, you can speak on the one topic at first day for 1 minute.
Mhm.
Speak on the same topic at the second day for 2 minutes. Then speak on the same topic for 2 days for 2 minutes.
Yes.
Then speak on the same topic for 3 days for 3 minutes.
Increase
In this
eventually.
way, your speaking skill will increase. Now, don't give up and don't fed up on from the same topic. Got it? In
Thank you,
this way,
Mr.
you will improve. Now, another question from anyone else?
Move on. Okay. Let me give the chance to Shokhan. Yes, Shokhan. You can.
Um, One thing I want to add about improving pronunciation skills, reading English books out loud really helps you to, practice your mouth muscles to get used to English words and pronounce them in a right way, like correctly.
Mhm.
Okay.
What else?
Reading really helps a lot. Reading really helps a lot, Chopin. You're absolutely right. But you have to modify this. You must have, for example, a script in the hand, okay, and play that audio there and keep following the words and following the audio. For example, you have seen that there are numerous movies over there at YouTube or at television. You can see that movie and the script is underneath there. Mhm. On any YouTube video of American accent or the British accent you like, on the right side, you can see the transcript is there. You can download the transcript of that particular video and print that from the printer and take that in your hand. Now play the video from there. Now have your eyes on the print in your hand and let the voice come in your listening system. In this way, your brain will synchronize with that audio and your eyes will follow the same word. It means your brain will follow that, okay, these people are pronouncing the same word in this way. So after listening 2 times, you should keep speaking with that particular person. What audio you are listening, you should keep mimicking that people. In this way, with the exercise of 2 to 3 days, you will start speaking in the same pattern.
Okay. Yes. Yes, Yara.
Yes, teacher. I want to add something. Like for myself, I really like 2 ways for learning English or improve it. First, translate the word in my mind. Second, take notes when my teacher say something. Like when teacher you say something strange to me, I really like take it like a note, then translate it to myself.
You mean that try to take a note for the sentences or the phrasal verb or the expression that you didn't know before. You have just heard
Yes.
them and write down them, take the notes and use it for next time.
Exactly.
That's a great step. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
This is the way. Yes, please.
Yes, please, because we have just 2 minutes. I don't think so. I'm going to send a new link. I don't want to take your time, Mr. Imran, as well. Maybe the student will have some homework to do it for tomorrow because tomorrow will be the school day. Yes, Ali, would you like to say something? You have a minute if you have.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Mr. Imran, for your time. I have a question. I'm not so good in pronunciation in English. What should I do to be good in pronunciation in English?
Good question.
Yeah.
Can I answer?
Yes, please. Why not?
Yeah,
yes,
sure.
Okay, so I have told you that for finding the pronunciation, try to mimic the people. For example, keep in mind last word. Go to CNN choose your favorite anchor, and whenever he'll be speaking on news, say, open your mouth like a wow, wow, yeah, wow, wow.
Yes.
Follow his opening mouth and follow his speaking method. In this way, you will be mimicking, and with the passage of time, you will be on the same track to speak English. But keep in mind, I don't know the alphabet of Kurdish. For example, if you talk about the alphabet of Arabic, then there's not T in Arabic. There's no T in Arabic. So there's not P in Arabic. So they can say Sakar. So languages have their limitations. I don't know the limitations of your language. Naturally, you may not be able or capable of sounding some words, but try to open mouth and try to adopt the broader accent and follow the American accent. British accent is very polite and not a commanding accent. The commanding accent is American accent. British accent is decent. For example, come here, don't do that. Yes. But American accent is come here, don't do that. So be the commander, try to be the leader. In order to be the leader, adopt the leadership accent and feel the leader in your heart. Okay, Mr.
Imran, I don't want to miss to say goodbye before the meeting ends because